hear me well. I'm trying to make sure his mic is on. Let me know if you can hear me well. Yes, no, maybe. resources. Lie. It's a lie. Probably ain't went through 10% of the Earth resources. All this land. We fall for these narratives because they basically manipulate us with picnic box, being programmed. They think that the Earth resources are really finite and they almost over with. That is not nowhere near the truth. If I go down some of these side streets, it's the main road, right? If I go down some of these other little streets, man, shoot. So much land around here, it's ridiculous. Tell us the Earth is overpopulated. We fall for that madness like automatons. Earth is not overpopulated. It is a lie. Minerals that's in the Earth haven't even been tapped good yet. Maybe 10% for the whole planet have been tapped. Tell us this stuff so they can hoard all of it for themselves, and they don't want us to have none of it, even though the earth was given to everybody. Yeah. That's why I want my share. Everywhere I go, it's like this. Yeah, we overcrowded. Yep, that's what they tell us. They're trying to covet all the earth resources for themselves. That's what they're trying to do. So they're psyching us out, making us think that the earth is almost completed. That's a lie. We won't even want to try to tap into the earth resources. Not many left, so why should we try to want it? They're saying it so they can keep it all. Exactly. Sectors before they just try to cover everything, and we don't have nothing for ourselves, even though this was a black planet at one time. Now here people Johnny come lately in the last couple thousand years telling us Earth is overpopulated while they secretly try to cover all of the Earth resources. themselves and basically get rid of us. That's what they're trying to do. We've been falling for it like children. Desperado. Bluff something. It's another big city here. And that's it. Other than that, you got little small towns. You got all this open area. Whole state. Us suffering because we wasn't smart enough to protect it. It's our stuff. You know what I mean? It's up under the land that we control. We just haven't been mature enough politically to be able to protect our stuff. So we allow other folks to manipulate us in order to get it out the ground for them and for their benefit. They should be allowed to keep benefiting from it. We're becoming to be a grown-up, constructive people now, so we need to take it back. It's just because we made mistakes in the past, we just forget about everything. No, that ain't how it goes. You learn from your mistakes. We're juvenile people. We allow these people to come in and trick us. Take ownership, take responsibility. Allow them to come in and trick us, right? So now we need to be a constructive, grown-up people. Take our resources back, mine them out the ground ourselves, and sell them on the open market for fair market value. That would be more grown-up. This is what happened to us and caused a whole lot of pain. Manipulated, and we should try to take over these industries that's up under the soil from our people. The way you do this, no, we go get that. Give me that. Let's learn to do that. Let's get it out and run ourselves. Let's have some real power brokers that look like us with those things on the open market to get a fair market value, so we can lift ourselves up out of quote unquote poverty. Lift ourselves up out of third world status. See? That's what we should be doing. That's more of a grown-up approach to it. We ain't gonna stick our head in the sand just because we made some mistakes in previous generations and they kind of didn't know what to do and was manipulated. No, we're not gonna do that no more. We're more of a wiser people now. We should be. People don't say that to the Arabs. They over there getting the oil up out the ground. Nobody, first thing we want to do is go to the cities they built. That's what we do. Oh, let's go to Dubai. How did they get the money to build Dubai? Oil money. See, that's cool. But then when we try to do it, it's a problem. What's going on? Digital trade. What's happening, Jack? That's why we need to go over there and take back. So we can put it on the market for fair market value, right? And have our own power brokers that look like us to put it on the open market and get fair market value for it, so we can lift ourselves out of this third world status. Same way the Arabs are doing with the oil. They took that oil money out the ground and built Dubai. What do we do? Run to their doggone cities instead of creating our own cities. But people come to our city and bringing their money and shopping with the local economy. What we do is we sit back, do nothing, we criticize and nitpick, right? And then these people get stuff out the ground, up under their feet. It's all gravy. They take the money and build up beautiful cities. And then what we do is we want to go to their cities. This is what we do. And we justify it. I want to go to Dubai. Every time I hear somebody say Dubai, it almost turns my stomach. Turns my stomach. I don't want to go there. For what? People don't like us. We should be doing the same thing. Yeah, we made mistakes in previous generations as a people. It was childlike. We trusted all these different people, and they abused our trust, misused our trust. Now we should be wiser, learn from history. Some blessings. What's up? What's up? Exactly. Same thing they do. We got all those resources in Africa. Everybody is saying the same thing. They don't feel that the resources have been tapped. 10%. So that means 90% is still in the ground. And we should be coming over there to commandeer that whole industry. And have some real power brokers to put that stuff on the market. So we can live continent out of poverty and stop being tricked by these tricksters, these con artists. I'm about the earth is overpopulated. Look at what we're looking at. Does it look overpopulated to you? We was in Michigan the other day. Did it look overpopulated to you? Now I'm in Missouri. Does it look overpopulated? It's a lie, man. We fall for juvenile lies. Yeah, I'm documented. No, everything they tell you is a lie. Call this land. Everything they tell us is a lie. They're trying to hoard all of the earth resources for themselves. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep us in a perpetual state, right? Third world status. I just looked that way on camera. I'm only going 57. Yeah, it just looks that way on camera. I'm actually going slow. Camera, I don't know why. I guess because the camera has to jump through towers. That's the reason why it looks that way. No, I'm not going that fast. I'm only going 57 miles an hour. Now I'm going 45. Fast on camera, guys. I am aware of it because I look at it on the playback and I'm like, man, look like I'm going super fast, but I'm not. Now look over there. Look back there where it's just nothing but greenery. This is the whole state almost like this. But yet the earth is overpopulated. The kind of goofy stuff we fall for. And so we run around here talking about the earth is overpopulated because they said it. Not knowing it's a reason why they keep using this old flim-flam. Because they're trying to keep all the earth resources to themselves. That's what they're trying to do. That's why they keep telling you that. Yeah, you out here conserving and stuff and doing this and doing that. And here they is got the whole earth. Almost. Half the earth they own. The minority people on the planet. on half the earth. Look back there. Look at right to left. Look at all that green. It's crazy. That's why I wanted to turn the camera around just to let y'all see what I be seeing. You be out here on the road, man, you get to really change your perspective about things. All these lies can't really work on me no more. I used to be at a point, used to think that the earth was actually overpopulated. So I started actually going around the earth and started realizing, like, why do they keep saying this? And there, almost every state is like this. As soon as you leave outside the urban centers, this is how it is, everywhere. Go upstate New York, it looks like this. Go downstate Illinois, that's what it looks like. You know what Texas is huge. Most of it is like this. You get outside of Dallas, Austin, Houston, that's what it looks like. Arkansas, oh my God. You start going west, there's almost no people there. It's pretty. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep it all for themselves. And they want us to buy into this narrative. And all about this global warming. It's a lie. Global warming. What? Okay. We believe between St. Louis and Chi. It's why, of course. It's all like this. Here we go. They keep telling you that. Right? If they keep telling you it's overpowered, it's overcrowded, it's overcrowded. So now, when you want to buy the land from them, now they can overcharge you. See? Now they can overcharge you. Now they can tax you. And we fall for it. Trying to buy some land in Illinois, just south of Chicago, and see how expensive it is. And ain't nobody trying to buy it. If ain't nobody trying to buy this land, why is it so expensive? Why? That's a good question, right? Nobody trying to buy that land. That part of, when you go 100 miles south of Chicago, ain't nothing changed with that land since I've been coming back to school, because I went to Southern Illinois University, and I used to drive down 57 all the time. Ain't nothing changed. So why they want all these high prices for that land? Do they tax land? No, they don't. They don't. Once you pay for your land, you own it. No property taxes to pay, Dre. Good question. There's nothing to pay. Exactly. Facts. This is what I'm talking about. This is what's going to allow us to bring the continent out of the state that it's in. That's why we got to go back. We got to get brothers and sisters that ain't scared. 1, ain't cowards. 2, and 3, we got to work together. We can take over those industries because they don't expect us to come and be wanting to take it over. They think we scared. Some of us ain't scared. We just need enough of the numbers. Go through the countryside at Sierra Leone, it looks just like this. Nobody on the land. You get outside of Freetown, and you go into the north, it looks just like this. They collect taxes. Don't make it seem like they don't. They do. They just don't collect it on the land. Because nobody's buying land. worry about what the government is doing. I'll let other people worry about what the government is doing. I want to do what I can do. So that passes the buck off to somebody else, so you don't have to do nothing. No, what are you gonna do? Because we had a really strong. We don't need the government. So I ain't going with the government. Plus business class of folks. And we don't need the government. The government ain't got. They get it from the people. They got other stuff to worry about. Let them worry about what they worry about, and let us worry about what we want to worry about. I'm worried about things we can change easily. American government take your tax dollars over here, and they don't put it in your community. They take your tax dollars and they go in their communities. That's why they got all the schools with the computers at every desk. They got the new textbooks, right? They got the Olympic size swimming pool. They got 4-5 gyms, whole courts of basketball, right? Go to our schools. We pay taxes too, maybe to a lesser degree, but we still pay them. And look at our schools. Paint peeling off the wall, desks old, we get old hand-me-down books. It's all dusty and damp in there. Ain't no air conditioning in none of our schools. So you sit down waiting on the government to do something. Yeah, okay, keep waiting. That's any government on earth. Keep waiting. That absolves you of responsibility for changing it. No, we need to just develop a really, really wealthy business class. And it's going to be our job as the business class to get it done. And we're going to use, just like everybody else uses, the resources out of the ground. So you think Dubai was built on tax dollars? No, it wasn't. Built on oil money. Oil coming out the ground. Taxes did not build up Dubai. Sorry to tell you. No. Hey, he's doing whatever he got to do to make it happen in his own way. So I applaud the brother. Even if you got to partner with your enemy. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. In case people ain't never heard that before. So you can have temporary alliances with folks that you normally wouldn't get along with to get your agenda accomplished. So if he got to partner with the Chinese in order to make some stuff happen for his people, so be it, because later on they can kick the Chinese out. It ain't like the whole China is behind him. No, he probably got a few wealthy business people, not the government, right, that fronted him the cash to get that project off the ground. So once he gets it off the ground, it's going to take a life of his own. The people going to rush in and move in, and all who can afford it. It's like every other city take on a life of its own. Yep. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. And if I got to work with my enemy in order to get some things accomplished temporarily, my relationship with that person or enemy can change later in time after I accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. So let's say he gets the city built and it's going to take on a life of his own. Once he passes, transition, becomes an ancestor, ain't nobody gonna care that he got the money from the Chinese when they living there after he transitioned. That's gonna be a moot point. Yeah, he do. That's what I want to do for us, create our own. Yeah, we got to do more reading, fam, because I don't know. I'm a reader, so I've learned all these concepts. I haven't been able to implement them because it's like I'm by myself. That's why I was trying to say, like, how I'm gonna do these things, and we all operate as individuals. You hate comments. Well, I don't be hating on them. You just asked the question. You never said nothing about hating on them. A lot of folks be hating, but it's because they don't understand. That basic is ignorance. Hate is disguised as ignorance. I mean, ignorance is disguised as hate. See, I understand enemy of my enemy. So if I got to work with my enemy that I normally wouldn't work with in order to get some things accomplished on my agenda, and then later on, I can sever that relationship. All right, now we got everything done. We can go back to fighting. We can go back to being enemies. This has always been the case for a lot of places. The same thing what happened with Iraq. Iraq was friendly with the U.S., right? While they were fighting Iran. Then once the war was over with, then all of a sudden he became the enemy. Well, just 10 years before, he was a friend of the U.S. because he was helping them fight the Ayatollah of them. And the minute the war was over with, then they turned around and turned on him. It's like, come on, man, y'all see this stuff happening on the world stage, but then you can't bring that down off the world stage down to us. We should be doing the same thing. We got to work with the Chinese to get it done. Okay, cool. But in the end, shit, we can kick them out. We can work with the Lebanese. We can work with anybody. But then once we get what we want and we get to a certain level, then we can turn around and say, all right, you know what? We go back to fighting now. I got everything I wanted. Thank you for teaching me how to get the gold out the ground. The silver, the platinum, the palladium, the iron ore. Thank you for telling me how to get the oil out the ground. Now you showed me all that. Appreciate you. Here's a little something for your pocket, and here's a ticket, and you get on the first thing out of town. You dig? What they gonna do? Be mad? Want to go to war with us? All right, bring it on then. You helped us build up our net worth, and now we can go and buy guns and buy. She can say guns. We can go buy weapons on the open market now. Okay, cool. Let's rock and roll. See, we still think like a juvenile people. That's why you don't hear these type of things being proposed. You know what I'm saying? We can do these things, guys. We can. The first thing is we got to develop a business class, and a business class with some, and have muscle behind that business class so they can't be have their wealth taken from them. We need some shown up, you know what I'm saying, headbangers. When they come for our business people, that's what they do. We send the headbangers to handle that. Go, hey, y'all go handle that. Go handle that light work. And like what Floyd Mayweather, shout out to him. Where's the light work? Right over there. Go handle our light work, guys. Go handle our light work. There we go. That's what the grown-up people are doing. These are what other nations are doing. It's only controversial when we start talking like this. We the ones to get the pushback. But every other nation do this, but we start talking about now it's a problem. I ain't mad at Akon, not at all. Do what you do, fam. If the people won't join you and help fund it, if you got to get it from a few wealthy Chinese businessmen, then do it. We can always turn around and turn on them later. Give them a few dollars for their trouble. Here you go. How much y'all gave us? $1 billion? All right, cool. Here's $1 billion, 100 million. Now get to stepping. Appreciate you for that loan. That's all we got to do. Now we got a jewel of a city. He can't come to the people. We already see it. People, our people ain't gonna donate nothing. Even something that'll benefit them, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna look at it as begging. Oh, you begging us? Well, how else can you build a city? I don't know. All I know is you begging us. Yeah, we need better. We need more housing. Yeah, we need more cities, but that's the government's job to build cities. Oh, really? Oh, really? I don't know where he could get that kind of money from others, from the Chinese. No, he could get it from the population, the hordes of populations of folks that look like him. There's probably about 1 billion of us on the planet. Okay, so all he had to do, if we was on one accord worldwide, all he got to do is tell us to send him $2 a piece. If it's 1 billion of us on the planet, all we had to do was send him $2 a piece. And he would have had the money. But we too petty. That's why he can't do it. If he would have asked for that, people would have said he was broke and he trying to get rich, or he trying to become a. They'd have put every other label other than what. Look at the fact of what he's doing, and of course these same folks won't be doing nothing. Won't be doing nothing. Won't be trying to build. Won't be trying to do a doggone thing for people. We could have easily got that money. There's got to be at least 1 billion of us that look like us on this planet. And if we was on one accord because we really believe in our race, our ethnic group, he could have put out the signal. He got a platform. Hey, everybody send me $3 on the Cash App. Or through PayPal. I'm trying to build a city. It's going to cost $1 billion. We are in the age Yeah, but that's true. But at the same time, we're not on the same accord because he can't do that. Even if he had to put that out, he might have got a few people that would have sent him something, but he wouldn't have got the money he needed. I already know that. He wouldn't have got the money he needed. They didn't program into us that it got into our DNA that we don't trust each other. So we're not going to, even though something that would benefit us, we're not going to support it. But we're running to buy. We'll go support them in their city that they built with oil that they got out the ground. The government used the money that they got out the ground to build that city. It ain't like the government had no money. They didn't use tax dollars. No. Since our government's over there won't do it, why don't the business class do it? They're not stopping us from buying diamond mines. They're not stopping us from buying gold mines. They're not stopping us from buying iron ore mines. They're not stopping us from doing nothing. We can go over there and buy them and do it ourselves. But that takes a high level of thinking, a level of commitment. That's looking for more than one way to skin a cat. That's it. You're going to get it done no matter what. So we ain't going to let that stop us. Oh, the government ain't going to do it? Okay, cool. But they going to still sell us the mine? Okay, well, cool. We'll do it. We'll come through there. buy all the mines we can, and then all our profits, we'll take that, the profits, and then buy up all the other mines we can. Then we'll consolidate, right? And then we'll start squeezing out all the other folks who don't look like us. We'll start first by stealing their workers. Hey man, how much he paying you? Are he only paying you $100 a month? Okay, well cool, we'll pay you $500 a month. Go tell the rest of the guys over there. Had a whole crew walk off the job. They can't get it out the ground without us. They need our help to get it out the ground. Oh, they'll bring more Chinese over here to do it. Oh yeah, well we'll be at a point then where we're rich enough, we can petition the government to stop that. Yeah. Trump did. Didn't Trump do that? Didn't he? Did he stop people from coming in the country? Did he put a ban? So it can be done. You can't go in there with your hat in your hand asking for people to do stuff for you. No, you start doing it and they'll get on the bandwagon. That's how people are. You gotta understand how to play people like a fiddle. Okay? Study them. Okay, this is how they get out. Okay, cool. Where's the holes in their game? Oh, okay, here's all the holes in their game. Cool, let's exploit those. Yep. See, that's a high level of thinking. A lot of us ain't ready for that kind of thinking, or to put forth that type of heart. This is some scary stuff I'm talking. So a lot of us are cowards. Let's just be honest, we're cowards. And if we had to go in there and actually put in some work, most of us are gonna back down. We'd rather not even embark on that path if we know we might have to put some work in later on down the line. Oh man, we might have to do something. You let folks know that up front, they be like, nah, I'm cool. And cowardness will come straight to the surface. Nah, I'm cool. I don't even want to do that. Yep. But people ain't gonna want to see us rise. They're not gonna want to see us rise. They're so used to seeing us on the bottom, everybody just stepping on us. They don't want to see us win. And many of us don't want to see us win. And they're programming us that we don't think we should win. Only they should win. Only they should cover everything. Only they should be in charge of the earth resources. It's okay for them to have wealth. Okay? It's okay for them to have GoFundMe. Go look at any white GoFundMe. They get ugly bread. Let me put up a GoFundMe. They ain't gonna get nothing. I don't get nothing now. I was thinking like, maybe I should go do a GoFundMe. I'm like, for what? They ain't gonna support it. They don't support me now. Let them put up a GoFundMe. They get hundreds of thousands of dollars. First step to us winning is setting up the content. That's what I've been proposing. Exactly. I agree with you. We agree on that. I agree. That's why we got to get out of these divided snakes, because we can't think properly. We got these devils in our spirit. You know what I'm saying? They done possessed us, right? So we can't think clearly. Everything we think is a scam. It's a hoax. It ain't true. It's something other than what it really is. It's like, whoa. But when they come to them, we give them a pass on everything. They get the benefit of the doubt on everything. With us, nah. So I was looking at that GoFundMe for my man, Shoulder. Man, shoot. As soon as he went to jail, they hurry up, put $1 million some dollars in the GoFundMe for him. Every time one of the race soldiers kill one of us, Their family put up a race soldier. Somebody in their family put up a GoFundMe, and they get millions of dollars. Take care of all their legal expenses. And they do that on somebody that's completely in the wrong. And if they trying to build something or trying to do something, they support them that way. Let her be sick or something. Oh, this little baby got cancer. Man, they coming through with that bread. Oh, we trying to save the rec center. We trying to save the Boys and Girls Club that we have. Shoot, they be out there with the fireman's boot. Yeah, I've seen them. The firemen been out there in the middle of the freaking on the side of the roads, main highway arteries, in the middle of the line with that boot. Yeah, I'll put in that boot before. Okay. Yeah. We've been programmed not to do that. See, that hasn't been programmed into them. That's why they have no problem contributing to their fundraising efforts. They have no problem. See, you go to Walmart, certain Walmarts, you got the little girl out there selling Girl Scout cookies. Man, they be cleaning up. And Walmart must let them sit there and sell cookies, and knowing Walmart sell cookies. But let us try to go to that and set up something, selling some stuff out there. They come the police. This is what I'm talking about. And then we don't have enough sense. If we do see somebody out there selling some stuff for a worthy cause, right? And then the police come and run them off. Are we gonna stop going to Walmart? No. We're gonna keep going to Walmart. Yeah, we got a long way to go, people. We got a long way to go, and I think how to practice race loyalty. It's a foreign concept to us. We want to. We say it with our rhetoric, but with our actions, we don't show it with our actions, and that's what I'm looking at. I don't see none of that in our actions. And I've been on enough trip with folks to see here how they talk and stuff. I just be like, oh my God. You bringing that same toxic mentality to the African continent. I'd be like, man, some people need to probably stay here in the United States. You're better off here with that type of thinking. We need some real pioneers that want to go out there and make it happen and want to be in a group of people so we don't be in a position where we can be easily picked off by people who are enemies of African people. Because they gonna come for us. They gonna come for you. They may united, it would be fair to the rest of the world. Yeah. Well, I mean, I really don't care about the rest of the world, but I get what you're saying. You know, they don't care about what we think, so I don't care about what they think. Care about what we think. I care less. I don't care about what they think. We got to get to a point where we really feel that. You know, they don't care about our plight. Not at all. They're moving in our neighborhoods to exploit us. They're not moving in there to help us. They're not moving in for that. So I'm not really concerned what they say, what they think. Trying to rock with them. What I'm trying to do is compete against them and ultimately crush them. Yeah. Ultimately, I want to see them crushed economically. Go back to your land. Yeah, I'm about to have this tire replaced, guys. We call that popping. said I was gonna change it when I got back. So yeah, since I think I'm gonna be off tomorrow, I might just go get it replaced tomorrow. Since I'm off, that'd be a good thing. Two brand new front, my rear, my steers. These are my steers. My drive tires is fine. Slow down. Yeah, man. So yeah, we got some thinking to do, man. That's why I said we got to look at how other cultures, you know, how they rose. How did China rise back up? How did Japan become an empire at one time? You know, and you had the British Empire, you had the Roman Empire, you had the Persian Empire, then you had the Egyptians. I mean, we had the Byzantine Empire, right? So we can go back in history now and study these empires and take the good out of them and use that for our rise. Study it just so we know, so we don't repeat that. We had enough empires now to study. We should be the man. We could easily just fly up under the radar since they really don't respect us, period. If we studied the right stuff, we can fly up under the radar for the next 20, 30 years. And when they look up again, we're pretty much on the world. We can secretly buy the world up if we really wanted to, but enough of us will have to be on the same page in order to do it. And then we will have to put together the right type of secret soldiers, sort of like the Jesuits, right? Be the secret police. Their job is to protect the business class at all costs. We'll have to have the most elite fighters the world has ever seen. Make them study every freaking art on their ears. They all have to be expert marksmen, right? Got no judo, taekwondo, freaking kickboxing, you know what I'm saying? Boxing, wrestling, all pressure points, all that. That's some grown up stuff. This is grown up stuff I'm talking about. So I know that's why guys probably like, man, shoot, we can't do that. That's what you're gonna hear. We can't do that, yeah, because you still think we're juvenile people. I'm saying we could do it. There's this class in place. We gotta be able to protect them because they show, when they see what we're doing, they show go come for us. You got to be able to protect yourself then. Because it's really economic war. You really declaring war on people. They already got their whole setup already figured out. And then here we come as a virus. We basically go turn ourselves into a virus and we go just mess up their whole program. So yeah, they go get mad. They go like, okay. They're going to be like, man, go get them dudes. Them ladies, go get them. All of them taking the dirt now. I'm telling you, I think I'm joking. Then when they come for us, we're going to have that elite force right there waiting on them. Oh, yeah. Every time they send somebody, that's what will happen. Because eventually that's what it would come down to. They don't expect us to do nothing. They expect pretty much to get rid of us. They want to cover the whole earth resources, everything, claim everything for themselves, and basically get rid of us. So nobody like me will come around and be saying stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I won't be trying to keep us on the straight path, and I won't be letting all these distractions get in the way like, oh, this is the government job to do this. No, it's our job, dude. They were able to get more tax dollars, they could build cities. No, we still can do that. I'm thinking. I'm just thinking in these terms because I look at other empires and what they had to do in order to become empires. Yeah. And if we're going to do it in the age of non-violence, these are the things that we need to do. We need to be able to control things economically first. Then to build a standing military, one with some guts. Literally, if mindsets would shift to just, it ain't got to be 100% like mine, but just say 40%, if the mind shifted to 40% of the stuff that I'm saying, we could be a superpower probably in the next 24 hours. We could literally run the world in the next 24 hours. We literally could shut down every government on the planet. We could shut down every nation on the planet. If we were just able to commandeer all of the stuff that they're exploiting from us, from Africa, as far as the foods, or some basic stuff under the ground and stuff on top of the ground. If we just halted everything in 24 hours, the world economy would collapse. And of course, they would send their soldiers immediately to turn it all back on. And if we was able to defend ourselves, right, fight them off, all right, or at least fight them to a standstill. We ain't got to win. We just got to fight to a standstill to where the truth's being called, and then we can renegotiate the contract that we have with the rest of the world. All right, cool. Up to this point, y'all have been exploiting us, right? You've been taking advantage of us. You've been killing us. You've been manipulating us. You've been getting us to fight each other. Okay, cool. All that stopped today. We're going to renegotiate since y'all suing for peace, right? We'll take over all the industries and we'll sell everything back to you all, but for fair market prices. And we'll still maintain the superpower status if we do that. Yep. Africa is important. That's why we need to go back and get into every industry we can, all of them. We're going to need help to turn it around. It may not happen in our generation, but 2 generations from now or another generation from now, we could be starting to see some fruits of the labor. Right now, it's wide open. Like I said, if 100 of us was on the same page, really trying to be our brother's keeper and our sister keeper, if we had 100 folks that was really about it, y'all just go get it, man. We can take over any country. You know, we've been programmed not to trust one another. Program to look for ways to say how it's not going to work. to look for ways to self-sabotage it. Okay. Come along, start talking this stuff, like, man, shit, he can't do that. Why can't you? White man ain't gonna let us. What? You said that with a straight face, huh? Okay. Let me put that person on the list. Okay, when we doing stuff, we talking real business, make sure that person ain't in the room with us. Make sure they going out to get donuts or something. Send them to go wash the cars or something. Go pick up my laundry from the cleaners. They don't deserve to be on these type of conversations, right? At some point, we gotta start having these conversations, because I don't really see folks, talking like, nah, it's a few folks, but. Notice I'm not coming from a religious standpoint either. I'm spiritual, but I'm not coming on this on a religious tip. Spiritual, he's not even a spiritual tip. I'm coming on this tip. That color. That's what we should be coming with. That's what we have in common. Racists don't care what color, what religion you believe in, so that's why I don't bring it into the conversation. I don't care if you're no Christian. You still get a bullet in the noodle on a routine traffic stop. You could be a Muslim. You'll get a bullet in the noodle on a routine traffic stop. A Hebrew, Buddhist, a non-traditional African religion, folk, voodoo, no matter. You still get a bullet in the noodle. So that should tell us, why are we so concerned about that when the folks who are sworn enemies don't care about it? We all get a bullet in the noodle. Yeah, we sit around and pontificate on religion all day and get mad at each other because we don't believe in the same thing. But when they come in town, guess what? It's only one religion. WS. That's it. That's their real religion. That's their real religion. Tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. You just come in the room, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. If you just coming in here, hit that button, please. Good information. What up? What up? What up, Williams? Yeah, that's what we should be. This is the type of stuff we should be talking about. This is the type of stuff I be talking about with my guys. So I'm just really just using y'all like I would be talking to my guys. This type of stuff we be talking about. Then we start talking about finances. We should be in the cryptocurrency space as African people. They want to keep us out of it. Flooding it. Just coming in, hit the like button, please. Thank you. You should be flooding the crypto space right now. Dominating. It's gonna have this volatile moments where it's up, down, up, down, up, down, but there's money to be made in it. Now it's down because of what Elon Musk said, but that don't mean nothing. It'll be up again tomorrow or the next day. Yeah. Well, we got 14 and only 9 likes, so can we get some more likes, please? Can you hit the like button coming in? I just don't trust crypto. You ain't gotta trust it. You ain't gotta trust it. Buy it anyway. You don't trust it because you probably haven't taken time to study it. That's why you're saying that. Now, if you take the time, you put 6 months of study in there, and then come back and say you don't trust it. Take 6 months and actually study crypto for real, and then come back and tell me you don't trust it. I guess you trust the banks, huh? What's this person doing? Talking, driving like 10 miles an hour. Fat, overweight. I got in front of him. I guess you trust the banks. And we know if the dollar collapsed, apparently you trust the dollar, right? So if it collapsed, right? What are you gonna do if it collapses? Yeah, but what do you buy hard physical assets with? Fiat currency that's not backed by anything. It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by silver, diamonds, nothing. You trust that? It's not even backed by anything. So why do you trust that? They been took us off the gold standard. So what is the money backed by? I agree with you on physical hard assets, absolutely. But what do you buy them with? You buy them with fiat currency that's not backed by anything, right? So if it's not backed by nothing, why do you trust them? It's backed by, what do you say, bombs and bullets. Exactly. So now, if crypto is backed by bombs and bullets, that means you would trust that too, right? So if we put that same scenario in place where we're gonna back crypto by bombs and bullets, that means you're gonna trust it, right? Exactly. I already knew the answer to it. But I answered it before you said something. So, how do you know that this is not going to take place? Because currencies do collapse. So, if the currency collapses, what is everybody going to run to? Let's see if we can figure this out. If the dollar collapses, what is everybody going to run to? And when I mean by by collapse, I mean lose value, lose a lot of value. What are people going to run to? If you lose value, then you're not going to get about these hard assets that you're talking about, because the lost value is going to take more of these fiat little pieces of paper to buy these hard assets that you're talking about. So what is everybody going to run to? Buy stocks. Crypto is just not a guarantee. Yeah, I disagree, but yeah, they're already working on it. Remember, they wanted a cashless society. They want a cashless society. At least with the crypto, you're going to be able to be monitored. Remember, they want to be able to monitor your spending. It's hard to do that if you got cash, so they want to try to get rid of this cash. So cryptos are here to stay. And they're going to coalesce, right? And certain ones are going to rise and stay at the top, like anything else. As soon as they find out the right combination, guess what? They're going to collapse the dollar. Your little fiat dollars are gonna be worth nothing. But you better buy some tangible stuff now while you got a chance, or you better get into crypto. My version of it is I'm doing both. I want to buy hard assets, land, and get into crypto. I want to do both. Then if you can grow your own food, you got half the dollar licked. Grow your own food. You got a place to stay that's relatively safe, and you can grow your own food. Technically, if you have some access to clean water, technically you don't need no money. You'll see a lot of our continental brothers and sisters, very little fiat currency, but they have everything else. They go down to the river if need be to get water, right? Wash their clothes in the river. They go down there and get water, wash their clothes in a bucket in the house, hang it up on the line. In some of the rural areas, they don't even have electricity. They got generators. They're surviving, a lot of them, on less than $50 a day. Some of them only surviving on 20 a day. I said a day. It's not fun. Surviving on $50 a month. Some of them get about $30 a month. And it's for a family. If it was just some mess, it'd have been went away. Why is it still here? Why is it still doing good? Ask yourself that. Why is it still here then if it's so can't be trusted? Normally stuff that can't be trusted disappears relatively fast. Why is it still here? I can't remember if it came out in 07 or 11. It's been here quite a while now. Why it ain't disappeared? These are the type of questions I be asking, you know. I'm just asking it to you because we talking about it. These kind of questions I be thinking like, damn, why it ain't disappeared by now? That was a philosophy I put in first when it first. And once I realized, like, damn, I started really reading. Our carbon footprint is too big. There's not going to be enough for future generations. gonna leave it alone. When they making money, why would they leave it alone? They making money. They literally becoming billionaires off of it. So to say that they gonna leave it alone, no. They're making money, man. They're becoming richer. They coming what they call uber rich off of it. And so you're saying that these people gonna leave it alone? Are you serious? No. Anything where they making money at, they gonna keep doing, man. Till they gonna, these people who are parasites, they gonna run it into the ground. Before they leave it alone, they gonna run it into the ground. Okay? They're becoming uber rich off of it. I agree with you on the getting tangible hard assets, of course. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's why you need land and, you know what I'm saying? I always put a building on the land. They gonna leave it alone? No. They're literally right now fighting for supremacy of it as we speak. Various different groups of rich people are fighting for supremacy of it right now. I let you know it ain't going nowhere. They literally fighting over it right now as we speak. So it ain't going nowhere. They're fighting to see who's gonna control it. In between time, we can go in there and get us a few dollars. Take that dollars up out of there real quick and go buy some hard assets like you're saying. So then if it do go bust, guess what? We got the hard assets already. You dig? Don't think I ain't thought about it. Literally fighting the supremacy of it right now. That's why we need to get in it while we can. While the price tag is still low on some of the news. We don't know which ones are going to coalesce to the top. I said, when it's all said and done, it's going to be like a top 5, maybe a top 10. It's all said and done. I don't care how many out there now, but it's going to be like a top 10. It's all said and done. They're going to all do different functions. Basically, they say have different utility. Look at all this land, guys. We've been driving for a while now, instead of Missouri. But we're overpopulated. How dare you, H.A.M? How dare you expose their lie just by turning the camera around? Slow down. What's so bad about it, you try to buy land over here, it's expensive as heck. Ain't nobody looking to buy this land. I've been coming through here for 7 years, 6 years now. For this same customer. 6 years I've been coming here. And I ain't seen them do nothing with none of this land. And I bet if I come down here and try to buy it, the price is gonna be through the roof. luckily, the boy used to have a real estate broker's license. So I know the right stuff to say to him. Like, come on, man. Why the price so high? Now, I done took time to study this property because I'm interested in it. And I see that you've had this property listed for about 5 or 6 times over the last 15 years, and you've never sold it. And the reason why you never sold it, sir or ma'am, is because you had it overpriced. So let's sit down here and talk turkey. And I'll get them to come down off that price because I know what to say. You dig. But most people wouldn't know what to say. So you just come over here and just pay them whatever they tell you the price is, you will pay it. Not me. But I won't. No. We finna sit down and have a conversation. So Liz, when I had that conversation with them, I'm gonna be able to study everything that has to do with that property. Get that number, that property number off of it, and I'm gonna look that number up and see how many people had owned that land, right? See how many times that land was sold and what price it was sold at, how many times it's been listed, how many times it's been delisted and listed again. I'm gonna know everything before I step in front of that person. And they think I'm just gonna be some stupid dude. What they gonna think? Oh yeah. Melanated man, they don't know nothing. See, I like the fact that I can fly up under the radar. I love it. And when I show up and let them do all the talking, and as soon as they act, okay, well, what do you think? And when I start hitting them, they be like, whoa, totally underestimated this dude. Yeah. And next thing you know, I get them to sign that contract for that lower price. You dig. I was buying a lot of properties and doing the real estate thing. I used to do the real estate thing, West Coast. I had about 21 units total at the top of my career. Man, that was the hardest job on earth. I ain't gonna even lie. Dealing with tenants, and maybe it's just because of where I was at, the location, because I'm in Chicago, so it's a rough city, man. So dealing with tenants in this city, yeah, maybe I needed to rethink that, because I was like, man, you know what? I ain't really cut out to kill nobody over the rent. Shoot, it got to the point, man, where I made it. Shoot, I contemplated, shoot, trying to kill somebody to get the rent. It's a tough city for renters and landlords, and I didn't really understand that when I first got up out of college. I was just so eager to be able to get into the business. I was willing to take on whatever risk that I had to take on in order to do that. And after I started doing it, I started realizing, like, man, I'm just trying to kill somebody over here. I started quickly liquidating some of that stuff. Now it's just all about, if I do a project now, it's all about rehab. I just pick up something. If I'm a business partner would pick up something, just rehab it and sell it and split out a little change and keep it. I'm never going to do no landlord. Not over here. No. Never doing that again. Fortunate enough to get good tenants and folks that'll stay in your place forever and won't wreck it, won't tear it up, and pay your rent on time and no problems. People out there like that. But a lot of folks on the other end, they have your place, won't pay your rent, and be talking shit. What? Yep. They want to go through the course and take them. Long, lengthy process that needs to be reformed. Definitely need to be reformed. People shouldn't be allowed to stay in your place for 4 or 5 months without paying. You got a remedy you supposed to go in. Once you get them out, get the judgment from the judge, you're supposed to go and garnish their wages. What if they don't ever work? I was getting paid under the table, never get your money. better to rehab and sell. Basically, the plan I want to do. It's like for y'all in this. I'll tell y'all again. Buy them cheap. Rehab them with your money. Right? Turn around, refi them. Try to get, 80, 90%. Then turn around and sell it. That way you get to keep that. Right? And you avoid capital gains, and you don't have to pay taxes on borrowed money. But I don't want nobody to get no value out of my channel, so I should have said that. Only 4 y'all in here though, so play back here. Don't play back here. Pretend I didn't say that, guys. I don't want people to get no value out of this channel. I can take my idea, go and make some money. Southern Missouri. Nothing but land. But we overcrowded. Too many people on earth. I've literally been driving about 2 hours already. And I barely see houses. Wait till I cross over to Illinois, it's gonna be the same thing. Get up into around the Chicago area. It's gonna be a bad place to stay, but there's too many folks who don't look like us live here. What y'all doing? We got 3 folks here. What y'all 3 doing? What y'all up to? What are you up to? What y'all up to? Y'all see me out here trying to make this bread. That's what he said. Freddie's dead. What y'all up to? We got 4. What y'all up to? Y'all running errands. You at work. You at the crib. Traveling today. What y'all up to? Brothers over there, hey man, just don't take nothing off the beard. They take it off the beard anyway. Oh my God. I should have stopped them. By that time, they'd already started cutting on it. Now, I need to let it grow back in. Get my Rick Ross jumping off saying that. Like, oh, they saying it. Oh, okay. Doing a 3-car molly. Right? Look over there. There's nothing over here. Nothing to see over here. That's what they do. All right, though. So wake it up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It is waking up. Now, I want to buy as much land as I can possibly get my hands on. And we need to do it fast too, especially on the continent. They're racing over there to buy it up. So they can have it looking like this: one house every 6 acres, 10 acres. They're trying to hoard all the African land and force us into little cities. They can pull a Flint, Michigan on us. You did. Definitely get over there and buy as much of it as we can before we get to a point where we can't get the good. We'll be able to get it, but we won't be able to get the good ones. That's what they're over there doing right now. We don't have that spirit like them, you know, move over there and just take their stuff. We don't operate like that, like they did down there in South Africa. Went over there and took the best stuff, kept it by just murking people and locking them up. South Africa to see what they used to do to the brothers and sisters. Went out to the museums in South Africa. Oh my God, the horrors that they had to endure right there in their own country. They had to go through it, y'all. I went to the cell with Mandela's, did his, I think he did 17 or 19 years in. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. I don't know how he didn't break. I give him credit for that. He didn't break. He got out and was kind of docile, but you look at the conditions he had to be in for all that time, it's amazing that he didn't break. Cell was so small, like Lord have mercy. People didn't try to break them. They didn't try to break them out. That's what they should have did. They should have broke them out. They had them on the island, but probably island, so people had to catch a boat over there in order to do it. Townships, see how, man, you talking about poverty, oh my Lord. Drive through the townships and it's like, what the heck is going on here? Then you go to Cape Town, it looks like, it's so pretty, it looks like a movie set. It don't even look real, it looks so good. Then you go to Joburg, it's a complete complete opposite. It looks like Gotham City after the Joker did let loose a plague or something. Protests, homeless. I'm like, God, it's amazing to see this. They had a lot of protests when I was there too. They were protesting. I was asking a lot of the people how they felt about Molina. They were saying that they really didn't rock with him because they felt he a troublemaker. Like, well, anytime, see this, and this is the reason why I be saying these things. And I started asking, well, anytime a melanated man stand up and want to put his people in the right position, he's a troublemaker. But the folks who came over and displaced everybody and took the very best of the land, you ain't got no smoke for them. You ain't got no heat for them. You want to blame the brother who want to bring you up out of that condition and want to liberate you as a troublemaker. I'm like, whoa. It's going to be more of an uphill battle than I thought trying to help your people. It's going to be an uphill battle. He seems like he's truly for the people. And they, I think, the people themselves is deeming him a troublemaker. I'm like, wow. And they got a little contempt in their voice. I'm like, wow, check that out. AFC, the ones up there that might be taking a little something under the table. Nobody got no smoke for them, but they the go along, get along party. They campaign finances from the very folks, right, who have taken the land. Of the people. People are so brainwashed, they willing anybody that's opposition to that to being the troublemaker. And that's the way that the media is portraying him and the EFF. They're troublemakers. And all they want is economic freedom. That's trouble. All these things when I go to other places. My perspective, well-rounded, baby. Well-rounded. Yeah, it's overcrowded, guys. Look at all these people. Other people trying to do it. If they buy it first, they're going to try to turn around and resell it to us for triple the price. A lot of their kids are not going to go up there and take that land over once those people transition. That's what I've been hearing. They run over there and been over there for 20 years. yet, they don't want that property. They let it go cheap. I'll be on the African continent. Last year, I ain't figured out how to work it yet, but I'm trying to figure out my drone tomorrow and Saturday. Figure out some drone footage. I'll play with it tomorrow. I still need to sit down and finish designing my merch. Merch coming soon. Merch coming soon. Hats, shirts, and hoodies. That maybe they might support that. I used to be a graphic designer, so I just say I used to be. I am a graphic designer because I haven't forgotten how to do it. Since I've been doing it, graphic trucks. Really big into doing the rest of these t-shirts. Neighborhood guys getting hurt. Man, a lot, baby. I'll get the backstory on what happened. Business to me. My brother's shirts all weekend, different ones. I was like, man, I'm starting being really sad. And what really made it sad, guys, I was doing wrestling these t-shirts of guys who used to come into my store. Really made me sad. I had my convenience store, guys used to come in there and shop with me. You know, game that can recognize games. They're like, man, you cool cat, man. I'm like, yeah, likewise. We be checking the bobos when they come buy stuff from me. And then they turn around and get murdered. And then their family would come to that store and have me do the shirts. Man, that's a hard thing to do. Quiet with you guys coming in shopping. Man, that was a hard thing. A few of them cats I really liked, you know what I mean? Most of them were younger than me. Advice. Hey, Unc, that's what they used to call me. Hey, Unc. You're like, what's up, man? Man, let me ask you. You know, my girl said this. What would you do? You don't want to know what I do. But no, I want to know. I want to know what you do. And I tell them. But no, I can't do that. Like I told you. Like the neighborhood resource person. travel all over the country, so now I get to see more stuff. And the store kind of kept me trapped in the store all day. And I couldn't see nothing. And I missed the interaction with the people. Of course, I was right in the middle of the neighborhood that I grew up in, so pretty much I knew everybody. Freedom of being in the truck, but I missed the interaction with people. I was like the neighborhood resource center. Anything that happened in the neighborhood, I knew people would come up there and tell, hey man, you hear about what happened? I'm like, no, what happened? Yeah, so-and-so got into it yesterday, man. They shot up his mama's house. Really? I'm like, yeah. Mama got shot in the thigh. I'm like, that ain't right. I'm like, no, but that's what they did. Looking for that dude, man. They probably gonna find him. They ain't got enough money to leave the city. So yeah, let me go. Hey, so they come tell me something like that, I go buy some ink, start getting the computer ready, get the shirts ready, get the print paper ready. Because I know I'm gonna be doing t-shirts here in about a week or so. They gonna catch them. When they catch them, lay them down, lay them down. Gotta lay them down. I'll be doing the shirts. Yep. I did a lot of stuff, guys, in my life. I've done a lot. I love this freedom. I'm able to go all over the country, see all kinds of stuff. Travel. Y'all know I love to travel, baby. Woo. I just hate planes, though. That's the only part I hate about traveling is the plane and the traffic. I hate the traffic. Pipeline back on. I'm glad they is too. Well, that's some type of flim flam just to raise the price. They sent an email to me talking about we can fuel at any place now because of the shortage of fuel. Made it back to the main highway, finally. Got maybe another 5 miles. We'll be back on the main highway. Yeah, y'all got anything y'all want me to cover before I can get off here? Y'all have anything y'all want me to cover before I jump off here? Any concerns, any questions, any statements? Big dog loans, huh? Little dog rates. Questions? Thoughts? if anybody is so inclined, please go to the Cash App. $RAKIN KHALIQ. Again, that's $Rakin Khalik, RAKIN KHALIQ. Or you can go to patreon.com/GoHam Lifestyle. You can look at any of my descriptions of any of my videos, and you can get that information in case you are so inclined to send a pledge. I just wanted y'all to see how much land that was there. Now we get into like more of the city portion. You know what I'm saying? Get into more of the city now. At least it's just a small college town getting ready to pass through right here. I think it's Missouri University of Engineering and Technology, Science and Technology, I think it's called, something like that. They got people from all over the world for this school. It's a small school. Maybe I'll cut us off when we get past the school. Yeah, so you see a lot of different folks here at the school. Asians, Europeans, Negropeans, Indians, and a bunch of other folks. Mustang. Yeah, this is what city is this? Roll, ROLLA. Roll, I guess Roll. That's the name of this city. It's a small city. This is more so on the line. I'm thinking we could build a city like this. It didn't start out as a city. It grew over time. I think it's still rather small. They got a hospital, they got a couple of schools, elementary, high school, then they got this college. Popos, in God we trust. Yeah, right. In God we trust. When they telling them stories on the police reports. Past this next light, we'll be able to see the college. What's the next light? It's the next light, not this light, the next light. Well, it starts, if they go to the field to the left, you got the baseball, football field. Is it football or baseball? It's baseball. I think they got the football team. Could be wrong though. I ain't never seen them out there practicing football. I seen soccer out there. I think I seen lacrosse, but I ain't think I seen no football. they too smart at this school to have a football team. Oh, that was stereotypical, wasn't it? But some football players are smart now. Don't get it twisted. I'm an ex-football player. So I gotta be careful what I say these days. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think that's a baseball field. Oh, they got a baseball team. Basically soccer, baseball. Yeah, it's a soccer. The track and field. Yeah, it's football and track and field. Man, they do got a football team. It's on the other side of this. The fraternity house right here to the right. You go one of their main buildings right there to the left. Missouri S&T, University of Science and Technology. That's what it's called. The Baptist Student Center right there to the right. You got the Student Design Center here to the left. You got the main campus coming up at that next light. Look all clean around here. Don't see no paper on the ground, nothing. Oh, they put a Jimmy John's up here, huh? Okay, I knew they was building something right there. It's a Jimmy John's. Oh, Jimmy John's was further down the street. They must have moved. Oh, they did. It was across the street here. Ain't technical like that. I tried to take a class when I was in the joint. What was it called? Electronic technology. Man, that stuff was too. I was like, my brain was on fire. Every day I was like, nah, I can't do this. My brain ain't working like that. That's why I took the welder. The welder was easy. That other class, oh my God. Couldn't get the hang of that stuff. I had a buddy that was in there. TA. Man, he knew that electronic stuff like the back of his hand. I couldn't get with it. That's why I said, you know what, let me go into real estate when I get out. Go to Starbucks. Got something there. We got Lee's favorite country fried chicken. Smoothie King. Go over there and get the smoothie. Yo, I used to work for them. On the main highway, finally. Woo. All the back roads just to get to the main highway. It's like 65 miles of back roads. Miles of back road. Come on, man. See me coming home. What now I can go 70 miles an hour, guys. You dig? 70 miles an hour. Let's see. Speed up. Going 35. 78. 78. Fly up these hills, so I'll be able to pass a lot of traffic. Go to the Cash App, Patreon. We need more Cash App. We need more Patreons. Keep bringing you all a good show, showing you America, and chopping up some good information with you until we get ready to embark on our next adventure, which is back to the African continent with a whole set of folks. So make sure y'all reach out. Let me know. You should get your DNA test.